Good morning and happy weekend to all of us from across the globe. We say this is another excellent Saturday in the month of April 2024. We welcome you to Bystanders at the Newsstand. My name is Kolade for Larry Kadesh Prince. Bystanders at the Newsstand, as you all know, is where we share our views, our reviews. We analyze every daily newspaper that comes out on a daily basis. Today, all our newspapers are ready, and we'll start to take them one after the other before we bring our reviewers to come and analyze the news of the day. I'll be starting with the Tribune newspapers today, which is the Saturday Tribune. The major headlines in the Saturday Tribune today says, fuel queues persist, marketers hike petrol price. PMS sells for over 700 per litre in Abuja, Ilorin, Ibadan. You can get that on the page 4 of the Saturday Tribune newspaper today, 27th April 2024. Over 12,000 security men deployed for Oyo local government poll. The local government poll in Oyo State, over 12,000 security men deployed for the poll. Arrested ritual killer confesses will lure victims to Lagos, kill, sell their body parts. That's in the Saturday Tribune. Why we can't stop primary schools 42 million tuition fee, Lagos state government says. Nollywood actress makes the best wives, according to Uche Ogbodo. Yaya Bello, EFCC tango over $845,852 school fees. School has started paying back, that's EFCC. I won't submit to blackmail, ex-governor Yaya Bello says. Kogi courts summons EFCC boss over contempt charge. That's all for the Saturday Tribune. Today, I'll quickly go to the leadership weekend. The major headline in the leadership weekend says bandits regrouping despite military assaults. Launch attack on Maradun, Matwale's hometown. Defan Zumi Emir returns to palace after escaping abduction twice. Army commander shot dead in Kankara. That's in the leadership weekend newspapers today. BDC operators plan unified retail market. You can get that in the leadership weekend. Ajaokuta minister engages Russian builders, TPE consortium. That's for the leadership weekend. I'll quickly go to this day newspaper. To attract dollar inflows, strengthen Naira. Federal government plans $10 billion diaspora fund. That's the major headlines in this day newspaper this morning. And there's another major headlines of the news that's been going around since yesterday. Tinubu appoints Jim Ovia, Nigeria's foremost banker, chairman, Nigeria Education Loan Fund. Tinubu appoints Jim Ovia, Nigeria's foremost banker, chairman, Nigeria Education Loan Fund. That's all that for this day. Okay, before I leave this day newspaper, federal government threatens to terminate 870 billion naira contract with 5 firms handling Lokoja Benin Road. That's for this day newspaper this morning. Saturday Vanguard now. Why the rich is getting richer, the poor poorer. That's according to experts. If you want to know why the rich is getting richer, the poor poorer, you can see that in the Saturday Vanguard newspapers this morning. Okwama EU lead lawyer raises 17 questions for Oberewori on the killing of the Okwama killings. Lead lawyer raises 17 questions for Oberewori. Displaced villagers recount more sorrows from forest. Plans to return home Saturday, soldiers plan to return home Saturday, so his soldiers can kill them if they want. Many have died. We buried them here in the forest. That's according to some of the villagers who absconded from the village into the forest. Our pilot made emergency landing in Lagos following false alarm. That's Epi saying our pilot made emergency landing in Lagos following false alarm. Yes. NBA judicial reform. NBA seeks removal of CJN as head of National Judicial Council. That's all for the Saturday Vanguard newspaper this morning. I'll go to the Guardian newspapers. The major headline in the Guardian newspapers this morning says, how Ganduje escaped Oshomoli's treatment as APC national chairman. How Ganduje escaped Oshomoli's treatment as APC national chairman. Local government polls, hoodlums attack Oyo State Electoral Commission office, injure policeman. That's in the Guardian newspaper today. Answer arms deal saga, 4.6 billion was traced to Bafarawa's son. Witness tell court. That's for this day, the Guardian newspapers this morning. Before I go, baby switching, a booming trade behind increasing paternity crisis. Baby switching, a booming trade behind increasing paternity crisis. That's for the Guardian newspaper this morning. The Daily Trust says outcries over state recognized vigilantes in Northwest. Meet Nigerian celebrities. That's for the entertainment news this morning on Daily Trust newspaper. It says meet Nigerian celebrities who are twins. Was Naira world record a fluke? That's in the Daily Trust this morning. How renewed Yoruba Nation agitation unsettles Southwest. You can get all that in the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. So the Punch finally says jailbreak. Government extends government extends search for fleeing 4,000 inmates to IDP camps to comb villages, towns, environs of fugitive prisoners. You can get all that uh, in the Punch newspaper. And in the Punch newspaper, there's an entertainment part where Zakoji says, "What my sickness taught me." That will be all for. Okay, yes, before we go, I'll look at the Saturday Sun newspapers, which says the major headline there says, "Workers' Fury. Labour describes Tinubu 1 year as full of policy somersaults, distress, least expectations from federal government, demands more pay from fuel subsidy removal savings, fear grips Bayelsa residents, Ebonyi crisis hits can over alleged 100 million naira government lages. Yaya Bello court summons EFCC boss over contempt of court." Yes, that will be all for the newspaper headlines this morning. I'd like to have my first reviewer for the day, Mr. Kule. You're welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Mr. Kadesh. And now is your weekend.
Well, the weekend is going smoothly. Yeah. It has just started.
Yeah, it has.
And I know it's going to be great.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And good morning, the viewers. Good morning, everybody. I just want to employ people. Please stop the.
Excuse me. We said we will not talk about that.
Yeah, no,
we will talk about that while typing.
Yeah.
The person behind the camera will handle that.
Okay.
Let's look at fuel queues as it persists. Marketers hike petrol prices.
The marketers are still on ground. They are still on ground to finish their dirty job they created. And I can tell you outwardly, once they allow all these marketers to start having their freeway, there will be manipulations. And the government has to rise up and walk their talk. I think we don't need to be witnessing all these things again. You remove the subsidy, the alternate way you're supposed to create for people to cushion the effects. But instead of cushioning the effects, it's more of hardship we are having. And I don't know the reason why, the man in charge of the petroleum ministry, he has to come up. This is when he's supposed to be communicating. This is when the guy needs to be communicating. And I'm talking of the guy in charge of NNPC. He has to come out and be communicating every hour to Nigerians. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. And about the refinery, about the 4 refineries we have, I don't know what is really going on as of now.
The 4 refineries we have?
Yeah, we have Kaduna. We have 2 in Kaduna also. We have 1 in Port Harcourt. We have 1 in Warri.
Are they all working now?
They are not working because what has been dead for a while. And the successive governments have not done anything on that refinery. I'm talking of...
Including this government?
They are just trying to fix things up. But what they are fixing up now is desolate equipment that they met on grants. And I can't blame them. I narrate the issues of refinery, fixing up refinery with issue of fixing up a borehole. The process of fixing up a borehole is much more similar, but one is more advanced than other. Refinery is more advanced to fix than other. And as it is now, we are just trying to waking up or try to rehabilitate a dead, down-rooted, a dead manufacturing refinery. It will take time. It's not just a rocket science that you can do overnight. Fixing a refinery is a rocket science, definitely. But it's not just what you can get done.
Why would you say fixing of refinery is a rocket science?
Yeah, but it has been decayed for a while. It has been decayed.
Is that why you refer to it as rocket science?
Yeah, it's a rocket science. I can say it. It's like when you're fixing refinery, number 1, number 2, you have to test run it. Right? And it can be, do test running, if you don't get a real refined crude from it, it can lead to toxic fuel. And you know, we had toxic fuel one time under Abacha regime. That people were bringing out toxic fuel into different cars, to different individual cars, and it keep damaging cars and individuals' cars. So to me, you see, the garbage of what the successive governments, past successive government, we still have to refer back to them because a lot of billions were wasted during those regimes we're talking of. A lot of manipulations happened under them. And you have someone that said enough is enough of this. Mind you, if I just happen now that I want to clear any debris, there are some antagonists. There are some mafia that will gang up. So is it you that want to change the narrative overnight? No, we will not accept because we will know billions. Those guys know the billions they will be losing. They know the trillions they will be losing if that, refinery come alive. So to me, Nigerians don't really think well, and the few ones that think well, they are not putting their thinking cap as it is. Their thinking cap is not there. That's why you see everybody can just open their mouth and say anything they like, abuse or bully someone.
Do you think this fuel prices hike is from the government? Does it have anything to do with the government? Does it have anything to do with NNPC?
It has a lot of things to do with the government. It has nothing to do with the government likewise. Because I didn't be prepare is the way you lay your bed.
Because the government, the NNPC has said the problem that they had yesterday was logistics.
Logistics, they are saying. So is it not difficult for NNPC to acquire truck that will be moving from one? That logistics, I think Mele Kyari, hey brother man, Mele Kyari, I will totally disagree with Mele Kyari. Mele Kyari needs to wake up and get things done and tell Nigerians the truth. Because when you're talking of logistics, there are different manufacturing of trucks, companies that are manufacturing trucks. Go into agreement with them. Go into agreement with them to start distributions of this fall, fall around the country so that it will be more available. You see, everything that happens in Nigeria that is not even up to a problem, that it's not even tends not to be a problem for us, we artificially create that problem because of what they want to gain, because of their pockets they want to wet. So to me, when they say logistics, what's so difficult in logistics? You can go to Innocent Motor, you can go to Lareshitu Motors, you can go to Elizade Motor. They have trucks they can build for you, they have trucks they can put on the road for you, and it can be a joint venture. You can apply a joint venture. So to me, are the leaders, are the guys in charge of, are the Mele Kyari, is he thinking outside the box? You see, because it's not everything you put the president on spot for. It's not everything. He has designated jobs to each and every one of his, people. So it's for them. We need to hold them responsible likewise. And you see, what I see is misinformation and deformation of the citizen. As it is now, the citizen, they have to be upright to start going after those people in that agency. And look at the issue of the governors too. We keep blaming president every time. What are you saying about your governor? What am I saying about my governor? What question are you asking your governor?
Yes,
that the allocation you're having.
Somebody just sent a message via private chat now, watching us. He said he needs to understand the method you are doing your analysis, that it means you are making things difficult to encourage Tinubu's presidency and his government to work in favor of the citizens.
No, I'm not encouraging Tinubu government to punish the citizen. I'm not, but when I see the facts, there must be engagement. There must be the citizen engagement. It's our government, it's not their government. But are we engaging constructively? It's not like we are coming to the table. The Gary is cheap, the price of Gary is high, this thing is high. Are we really engaging ourselves internally? Because I said it loud and clear several times. I said the absence of the price control mechanism brought more hardship to we citizens. Because what goes on in Nigeria is only Nigeria see that what goes up doesn't come down. In other climes, you see what goes up, come down.
Okay, now let's look at the area of banditry. This government has been saying they've been able to an extent tackle banditry and all that. But yesterday, bandits killed an ex-NDA instructor.
You see, that banditry issue, that insecurity issues within the northern side, within the southern side, they know what is happening. They know which they're supposed to go after. That is why I want to employ I want to plead with the president, Mr. President.
You said they know who to
they
go
know
after.
them. They know
So
them.
why
They know
is
them.
the government of the day not going after this?
That's another question, big question you ask now.
Why do you think they are not going
Yeah.
after them?
That's why we're telling Mr. President that toes you don't want to step on, you have to overstep. Step it and overstep it. Step it and overstep it. Why I said they know them, there was a list of terrorist sponsors that they released not too long. Well, we've not heard anything again on it. And I can tell you the porous borders we have across the north. We have 7 borders that are linked to the north, 6 or 7, if I get my bearings right. 6 or 7, right? Borders that are linked to, and that axis is where you can say good morning in Maiduguri, and you in the afternoon you can eat your lunch and say good afternoon in Niger, in Chad. So the secret behind that terrorism is in the government's hand. They know who are the terrorists. They know who are the sponsors of terrorists. Because where did they get those lists? Those lists they released that these are the sponsors of terrorists, and they publish those lists on the medias. And the medias know how to know. And it's now left for your constituency as a journalist to follow up. It's not my own job to start asking, because we have you journalists to
when we see you as an analyst that supports a particular cause, that supports the government, it is our duty to ask you questions on why you support this thing. We have asked you the question that why is banditry going on? You said this government does not want to step on toes.
That is what I'm saying.
So it is not. If we don't make our research, we won't be discussing.
Not making your research. Follow up. Do you follow up that list?
If we don't follow
Do you
up,
follow up
we're
that
asking you. That is why we're asking you this morning that
you
the government that you so support said they have been able to handle banditry to an extent, but an ex-NDA instructor was killed yesterday. Thank you very much. Maybe we'll talk about this next time.
No. I'm
thank
ready.
you because
I'm
of our
ready
time.
for you. I'm ready.
Are you ready to
I'm ready to.
You don't throw the questions back at me.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know,
Let's go ahead if you are ready to say something.
What I'm saying now is the government needs to wake up. And that's what I'm saying. I'm calling Mr. President out to hit the nail on the head and to hit the ground running, to put these people on check and to put them where they belong. Because when you're talking of insecurity, a country cannot grow. A country economy cannot grow with insecurity. I can say it loud and clear, but it's all of us collective engagement.
Thank you.
See something and say something.
Thank you.
As a journalist,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You have a very big role to play. Right?
Let's have the
So
next
now,
question.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Niyi. You're welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Kadesh.
Yes, the fuel scarcity. They have said it is due to logistics yesterday. What can you say about that?
You see, the agenda of this administration is renewed hope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, what does it mean? It simply means you have taken your time to understudy the challenges that we have in Nigeria, and you are here to bring into fruition that promise. Every woman in Nigeria, including the man who just spoke now, wants a better Nigeria. But you must have the courage to call out when people are failing. I voted for this man, the president, and I have shown the courage to call him out. It is a disgrace that a Nigerian nation that is oil-rich I was just looking at the map. In the whole of southern Nigeria, I think about 9 states are oil rich, and about 13 states have gas in abundance. And people in Enugu, people in Imo suffer for oil. It doesn't make any sense. Who is the Minister of Petroleum? It is my president. And he's not performing. He's not doing the job he should do. He said, don't pity me. So I see no reason why I should come here and paint him good. He's messing up. He has not appointed someone as the Minister of Petroleum. So he is towing the line Buhari told. That means he is the Minister of Petroleum. Why the Minister of State is there? But he is the Senior Minister of Petroleum. I will not leave the Senior Minister and then embark on the Junior Minister. No.
Okay, now, do you not see a sabotage with the marketers?
That is not an excuse. Let me tell you.
No,
Mr. Kades,
I'm asking you.
let me tell you, there have always
do
been.
you not see a sabotage?
See, let me tell you, there has always been oligarchs. And this is not constrained to Nigeria alone, my brother.
I know.
When Vladimir Putin became the commander of Russia, the first thing he did is he called for a meeting. You know who he called? He called for over 40 oligarchs. The video is there. Go online and check it. Those guys were in a press meeting, right? Just like Tinubu called all this Elumelu, Dangote, all of them. He called all of them in a meeting. And you know what he did? You know what Putin did? All of them were told to sign an accord. All their businesses must ensure it shows national interest first. Otherwise, they will be taken over. See, okay,
But
Tinubu came on.
Ask you this question. Do you believe
They
these
are not letting
marketers...
me land. They are not letting me land.
Do you just in one line to answer us? Do you believe that these marketers are the ones sabotaging the efforts of this government?
Let me tell you.
Yes or no?
Let me tell you. I have answered you.
You have not.
I have told you oligarchs.
I
have told you yes. I have told you yes.
Okay.
In the oil sector, there are oligarchs, powerful oligarchs, and the powerful people who are there, the likes of Ato Eze, the likes of Otedola, the likes of Dangote. Because all these people are also into marketing. Dangote, all of them are Elumelu, they are all in this marketing. If they are not there directly, they are there by proxies. That is why I'm saying that Tinubu is failing in terms of security. You have to take charge of the security. These people, they transact. All these transactions are trackable. They are trackable. The same thing with who are the people financing banditry. They are trackable. Who is your NSA? What is he doing? Your NSA have overspent his time there. He's not doing what he should do. Yes, your NSA oversees NFIU, the National Financial Intelligence Unit. Give me the intelligence. Let me tell you, those people, let me tell you, the people destroying Nigeria today, they are not up to 2,000. These oligarchs. All of them, place all of them on radar. You have their NIN, you have their transaction details, you track them. You cannot track a person like Dangote for 1 year, you will be able to see one shady deal. Let me tell you, these people are in every shady deals. But you see, the thing is, who has our courage? Because everybody, one way or the other, has a skeleton to his cupboard. There is no one single sincere politician. Nobody excluded, including Peter Obi. Everybody has one skeleton in his cupboard. Atiku has, Tinubu has, Obi
Why
has,
were you silent?
Kwankwaso has.
There was a point where you wanted to mention a name. Your voice was loud. You now wanted to mention another name. You came.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You came down.
I don't understand what let me tell you, I have my flow of thoughts. Okay, and I'm adding pressure the way it is. I said Atiku has, Obi has, Tinubu has, Kwankwaso has, Saraki has, Yaya Bello has. What is it called? Dino Milaye has. In fact, Pastor Adeboye was one time said that Yaya Bello was a man of God. What is happening? Shall we say some men of God have skeleton in their cupboard? Let me tell you, this same oil marketers, these same oil saboteurs are the biggest payers of tithes. So the issue is, banditry, oil issues that we have. These people, they always in their territory. They have a WhatsApp group where they will go all out and say that, listen, this man wants to frustrate us. This government must go after these people. See, these oligarchs are out there and they are not eating. We know them.
Okay.
We know them.
Okay, thank you very much. On the issue of banditry,
Okay.
now the government has tried its best, and a lot of people are saying it's the co-responsibility of the masses, of Nigerians and the Nigerian government.
Of Nigerians and the Nigerian government to tackle banditry?
To tackle banditry.
Okay. What do they expect of the Nigerians to do?
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask you now. Okay, when you see,
You say something.
you say something.
Are there incentives for that?
Are you waiting for incentives?
Let me tell you, Nigeria must understand that if you want Nigeria to be safe, Nigeria as a whole, without one state excluded, there must be incentive for citizens to have a sense of ownership.
So you mean the government? So you
wait,
mean the government
Kadesh,
to give you money
let me land,
for you
please.
to say what?
Let me tell you something,
Okay,
Mr. Kadesh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In Dubai today, the reason why you see there's no oil bunkering there is because as a Dubai citizen, as an Emirati, when you graduate, you have $100,000 waiting for you.
Yeah.
They will sponsor your wedding. They will give you a land to go and build it, and then they give you 100,000 to face your life. That is the greatest incentive. Tell me one incentive Nigeria has given to you. Our forefathers enjoyed that incentive. Our forefathers, my dad, my great dad, they enjoyed it.
Can you expatiate on the kind of incentive
They enjoyed exceptional free education. If you are brilliant, you enjoy what we call scholarship, sponsored by federal government. And this scholarship were open. There was no nepotism. It was mainly based on meritocracy. If a citizen ceases to have what we call sense of ownership, that country will crumble. Let me tell you, see why UK, USA, they don't play with what we call royalties. When a citizen gives birth to his child, they'll be paying royalty to that child to a certain stage. In fact, when you get to Canada and you are a refugee, they will give you what we call shelter, right? They give you a shelter. Now, when you are being admitted into Canada, they'll start paying you money for free. You are just a refugee. You are a bloody Nigerian who came to their country to come and populate their country. They give you a shelter. They start paying you. Let me tell you, if they ask you a question, should we blow Nigeria or blow Canada? You are from Nigeria. You tell them, I got to blow that God-forsaken Nigeria. Sorry. Because Nigeria never for one day gave you anything.
Okay, now, Udeze Chima says not only politicians, Mr. Ney,
Bad
citizens are part of Nigeria's problem, including people clapping for corrupt politicians in this platform, including you, Ney, like you said. Is it not?
Did he say that?
Yes, he said it.
He included me.
He included you. Is it not people that are currently protesting on behalf of Yaya Bello, including someone in this platform that has shown his weight in support?
Well, bad citizenship does not exclude Udeze Chima.
So you expect Nigerians?
Bad citizen does not exclude Udeze Chima. Udeze Chima, Peter Obi you support is a corrupt man. But the question you would tell me is that Peter Obi is still better than Tinubu. Oga, sin na sin. It's as simple as that. But Udeze Chima will tell you, at least Peter Obi is still better now. At least after all, there's no any. My brother, if you invade tax, na sin. If you loot money, na sin. You have shown unpatriotism in one way or the other. So, because I probably support, to you, I support a bigger devil. You now think because you support a smaller devil, you are better than. Okay, we are all bad citizens. Because ordinarily, the people we are supposed to support are people who have never held any office.
Who do not have experience.
People like Professor Mohalu, people like Sowore, people like young people who we know they are intellectually.
You think people who do not have experience can govern a nation as complex as Nigeria?
What's complex about Nigeria?
You think it's
Tell me what is complex about Nigeria. Is Nigeria as complex as China?
Okay, now can I ask you finally?
Okay.
If you are made the president of Nigeria today, what will if you become the president of Nigeria today, what will be the first thing you will do?
The first thing I will do is the declaration of everybody to have a sense of realization.
That's Oyibo. What will you do that
That
will touch
is
the
it.
masses?
I have told you what I will do is simple. I will sign a bill that allows what we call regionalism.
You will sign a bill?
Yes. You ask me if I will sign a bill and
Will you just sign a
oh,
bill?
you see, the question is this. You asked me a question. Let me answer my
Yes,
question.
no, that's why I'm asking. Will you just sign a bill?
Let me answer my
that you have just
question
sent
now.
to the National Assembly?
I will sign a bill and I'll send it to them. People will see the direction I am going. Let me tell you, Nigerian people are very easy to push. There is no president that has shown the courage that, listen, I am for you. Show me one president that has done it. If any president comes out today and says that Nigerians, my stay on this seat is Nigerians must have that capacity to determine if they want to go or not. I am signing the bill and I need you to support it in the National Assembly. You see that Nigerians will go to the National Assembly and tell them, God, do it.
Yes.
But no president has had that courage. And that's the truth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Oluwawan.
Good morning. We are live. We give God the glory that we see today. See, first and foremost, good morning to our viewers, Nigeria in diaspora. Everywhere you are, God will continue to bless you and protect you because you are the hearer of our talk. Without you hearing, nobody will even know what we are saying. So give God the glory for what we see today. Today is a bright new day, another day. And Nigeria must be great because God lives forevermore.
Okay, in this case of fuel scarcity, what's your take on it?
Fuel scarcity. See, let me tell you one thing.
Hiking fuel prices.
See.
There has been queues.
Okay, see, that's why they bring now common tax now suffer a lot. Where are we going from here? Every day you see problematic situation in the house from the government. Who are they? Where are they? What will be their name? They be APC. All Progressive Congress. All Progressive Congress is a department of fraud house. See, let us be frank with ourselves. Nigeria will come out and one day say, no, enough is enough of the All Progressive Congress. What's the meaning of All Progressive Congress? We are supposed to be progressive, but we are not progressive. We are suffering every day. Today you hear break card, today you hear break grade, today you hear below Yaya below Chobori, today you hear say one minister of where all the disastrous. Where are we going now? Okay, now Jagaba and every landlord, he say he get liver. Where you? Where are you? Not get liver. You don't get the liver. Now me and you get liver. You don't get liver. Because as a president, we have to see your liver. I'm from Liverpool. I believe in Liverpool.
You are from
I'm a Liverpool fan. No, I'm not from Liverpool. I'm in Nigeria, but I confirm Liverpool fan. Because no matter it be, you must show that strength to say you must be positive. Nigeria cannot even witness language. Which, okay, you wake up below C4 again. And you are paying, you say subsidy at fuel 600. Upon say Nigeria say pay with their last blood for that 600 something. Now it's not available. Okay, they should come tomorrow and say 800 or 1,000. Hey, the government is a motherfucking failure. Failure, finally failure.
We will not allow you
See,
to use the word
okay, cancel that motherfucking. But it's a failure. It's a failure. It's a reality failure.
Okay, now, can I ask you a question? From home this morning, I came all through, I passed like 3-4 filling stations. I didn't see queue.
See, queue day.
Where?
When no queue. Now, yesterday, day before yesterday, there was wicked queue. Wicked one. That's why today now, it not really me because their money, they not put on top. People now use their last neck to buy it. Because Nigeria is suffering and smiling because of say government is not there anymore. VIP, vagabond in power, is the world fella and Nicola call it. My adopted fella, President Mebo.
Your adopted son.
My adopted father.
Oh, really?
My adopted father, and Nicola Kuti of blessed memory. Say now wayo we get. Wayo put her together. Army arrangement. This army arrangement. They arrange this government. It's not our government.
Okay, thank you very
No,
much.
we'll go nowhere. Let us go further. Where we are going?
Thank you very much. Because
Where?
of our time.
Where
We
is
still have
your
a lot of people
See, let me tell you
waiting.
one thing. Try to let them know the reality of the situation. We are not favorable with them. They are not with us. If they want to be with us, let them do the reality. Every day is not Christmas. Every day come be suffering.
As a Nigerian,
I'm a confirmed citizen of Nigeria. But the government, they say they call themselves Nigeria, they are not with us.
Do you do your part as a Nigerian?
What's your part? I will do you good if I have good. I will do you good if I have good. That's the reality. But they have good, they don't do us good. They multiply us, they suck our blood. The name of, okay, now even go, who are you? Who the fuck you are? Sorry again. Because they wrong, they lie. Because when you lie, everybody will not be at home. Happiness will not flow.
So what you are saying is,
see what I'm saying? I'm saying
if
that
government does good to you, you will do your part.
See, you do your part. Everybody do his part. But the language, the high authority, let them start for them. We as a human being, we are citizens, we know the reality of bad and good and ugly. And we know ourselves. But those one, it's like the Cambo they are set somewhere, and we voted for them in the beginning. But when they not get there, they not check us out of the game. December refinery, till today, no refinery. Maintenance every day, trillions of dollars. Where are you? Nothing for us. And we are Nigeria. Are we supposed to be like this? So the truth is not first coming from their mouth. See, that's why you see they carry billions of dollars, billions of naira, they run enter scatter, and nobody catch them. If you not got $1 something, they could beat you like when people say. See the difference clear.
Thank you very
See,
much.
let them know that we are not with them because they don't care about us. And if they don't take time, they want to go for that, God will go for that with them. And that will be sleep, no wake up anymore.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Yes, Mr. Michael. Workers have been saying that this new minimum wage the government wants to approve is impracticable even in May. What can you say about it?
Of course, that's the truth. We need to be talking about 100,000, 300,000 per month. Nigerian Labour Congress are very funny. You know, we don't need such things for now. We need a workable system first. We don't need they want the kind of prediction to come to pass, where you carry millions on top of wheelbarrow, you cannot be able to buy pure water with it. That it does it. Yeah. It's quite funny. Look at how the federal government is struggling to fix an economy, to manage economy. The dollar is today how much? Heading to 1,500. And Gaduso comes and tells you they are this, they have done that. Oh, it's becoming very clear. So that is not what we need.
What do we need?
First, we want to see the domestic industry revive to the point that everything becomes very productive. That is what we need. Electricity. Just give Nigerians 24 hours uninterrupted. Okay. Now, see, talking about Nigeria sometimes it's funny because the country has what it takes to survive as a nation without looking elsewhere. Next year now, Labour Congress will start talking about increase. What are you increasing for? When the one that you have increased cannot even be able to afford pure water for you. So what does that tell you? Me, I'm totally against it. I want deep, serious economic reform.
So what you're saying now is that no matter how much they increase the minimum wage, if money cannot buy goods and services.
Of course not. That was why when they talk about bank recapitalization, let our bank recapitalize. This printing of 1,000, 5,000 naira note, this is, I don't know, leave World Bank. That's what Femi Falana has been saying. Leave most of these World Bank policies.
Let's look at policies that favor the Nigerian
You understand?
people.
Make 20 naira the highest domination. Why are we carrying billions of naira? That's why they can easily steal. Let them do a kind of reform, back it up by law. Or even if they cannot do it, there are things you need to put in place that will allow the economy itself steam on its own without anybody, without even government interference. Let government give Nigerians 24 hours electricity, at least to start from there.
You said something about making at least 20 naira our highest denomination. With the way the economy has eased now, do you think that is still feasible?
Bros, go and ask all the economies all over the world, especially those of Nigeria instruction.
Even US has $10,000.
Don't I'm telling you, how they use it for government projects. They don't expose it to the public. You hardly see 1,000 naira note in America.
Despite the fact that it is.
That's what I'm saying. Those things are for bonds. Go to this thing now. They can't give you any other thing. Then everybody is targeting how to destroy that 1,000 naira. You just went to ATM to take. Nobody's talking about 500, 200, 5 naira, 50 naira. Nobody.
Do you still see 5 naira?
No, but okay. Are you not? Look at it. Look at. Even if you go to some companies' balance sheet, you see 5 naira.
5
as
naira,
part of
30
it.
kobo.
30
Yes.
kobo. But why are they now? Bro, no, I'm telling you the gospel truth. Bros, we can grow if government want Nigerians to survive. Okay, bro, everybody that is looking at Nigeria now, both those in diaspora, I will say the government is trying. There are a lot of countries I know in this world that jettison foreign influence. Cut the shots, lock their borders. China did it in 2000. Yeah, 2000, they announced they have conquered poverty. There's nobody in China that will be hungry. Singapore, a lot of them, name them. They say 1,000 naira. No, there was a time they even say 5,000.
Yes, 3,000. 5,000, 3,000.
And immediately they mentioned it. 5 naira disappear. 20 naira disappear.
10 naira, 5 naira.
We cannot. Okay, look at a sachet of pure water, 15 naira. So, bros, you know, as if we don't have. Well, okay, what's the essence of people going to school to study? And what you study, you cannot be able to translate it and implement it. What is the essence of having millions of professors everywhere who are economists? And still, they cannot formulate. They have 1 million economic summits every year, sponsored by the federal government. What has that brought
To the table. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael. It's nice having you. Where is okay. Let's he's been here. Yes, good morning. You're welcome to Bystanders at the news stand.
Thanks for having me.
Omokri
Okay.
has taken your leader, Peter Obi, on it that he is corrupt. What can you say?
Omokri, first things first. Good morning. Thanks for having me. And by the way, Mr. Raf delivered Mr. Obiri's message. So I have to. First things first. Somebody like Reno Omokri, to me, should not be taken serious. I've always said it.
Why would you say that?
A normal human being should have one mouth, but Omokri has 3 mouths. He was the first person to acknowledge that if Peter Obi would become Nigerian president, then Nigeria would be better than Dubai. He was another person to say that if Peter Obi, for example, if Nigeria give him a chance, is he corrupt and everything. And I don't want to say everything he said about Tinubu. So someone like that, to now come back again to eat your vomit, you don't know what it means. It's only, my people say, I can't come back and say, there's only a dog that goes back to his vomit. So for that no Omokri to have said that Peter Obi is the best candidate and everything, to now go back again and be saying these things, then I have a feeling that maybe he wants appointment from the APC and he will never get it. He has spoiled it. How did he spoil it? The name has been calling Tinubu, and very soon we are trending it on Twitter. It will trend. What we are trending now is these Tinubu schools. If you are on Twitter, you'll be seeing the schools and they say they built all around Lagos. You are now
Millennium schools.
Yes, I mean, go on Twitter. Let me bring out the thread because this is what it is trending now on Twitter. And anything that obedience, anything we put our mouth, it is this Lagos the Tinubu Lagos School Series. Tinubu Lagos School Series. Anybody that can hear me will see pictures of schools in Lagos that are very worse. These are the different pictures of schools on top of water, dilapidated schools and everything in Lagos here. So that's what happened. They first look for our trouble. You call out Peter Obi that said that I made sure that instead of doing one elephant project, for example, in Nigeria now you are doing coastal lines, but all your federal roads are in tatters. What is the meaning of that? In Nigeria we like a white elephant project. That's why we too will now start, okay, since you are working for these people, then let us bring you back to your senses. And now, the one that we trend is about what you have said about Tinubu and Peter Obi. You start seeing it from today. So Reno Omokri in the first instance, if not that Peter Obi answered him, we didn't even want to answer him. We know where he stands for. We know him. For example, we have two other people like Reno Omokri that are tackling Peter Obi, but you know the good news? They are from Kogi State. They have kept quiet about.
Why do you think they kept quiet?
I don't know. In Nigeria, the more you see, the less you know. The only country in the world where Ane Chama was dancing, he was shouting, he went to Chatham House. They are going to use IRF. They are going to transmit results. They transmit results on the day of election. Technical glitch. You understand? No, this is the thing. So we know. So in Nigeria, there's a way you come out to say things. I just laugh. I don't want to start this morning. No, this is weekend. Weekend is supposed to be a very cool weekend. I don't want to break tables. It's time for enjoyment. So let people enjoy. I don't want to break tables this morning. You understand? Yeah. Hey, Peter Obi is a thief. Peter Obi is a thief. Okay, now. God has not given you a proof. Your own governor from your own state now, former governor, 80 billion. Now you have not kept quiet. Why? So that's how God does his thing. Jesus said that remove the loaf from your eyes before you move from another person's own eyes. Your own state, somebody has stolen. Sir, did you realize the amount of money that this man as you have paid for your child school fees for the next how many years? And the public schools in those places are in tatters. That's why I'm always angry. It's even Peter Obi, me personally, on some issues I criticize him. I don't worship people now.
What are the issues you criticize him on?
For example, when Peter Obi was a governor, I was first to say it. He did something and I said it. Peter Obi did not conduct local government election. You understand? He did it.
Why do you think he didn't do it? Because he wants to. That means he was part of those that never supported local government autonomy.
Yes. Then I took him up. I was an obedient. I took him up on that. I said, sir, when on my first account I've been
suspended. Him as far back as when he was the governor of Anambra State.
No. It was when he left. You see, in 2022, I made a statement in that place. I said that 2023 election is coming. For example, 2019, I didn't really partake when I saw Atiku and Buhari. Those two of them, I'm not. So I said 2023 election. If I don't see candidates like, and I mentioned the name, I didn't know Peter Obi will ever come out. I just say if I see candidates like Peter Obi, Fashola, Oshibanjo, I see candidates like Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Sansolami Sanusi, I see candidates like Alhaji Ibrahim Shekarau. I mean, just candidates that I think that will work. That's when I'm going to vote. That if I see people like, I didn't even like maybe Atiku, then Tinubu and all those likes, I'll not. When I saw Peter Obi, then 2022, since then, when I've been seeing moves like this man will come, they start following him. And if I see some things, I cannot agree with you. Say I'm not a zombie. I can't see. You can't because you like somebody, you just agree to all what they are doing. That's my own. I can criticize anybody. So I said, sir, why didn't you, sir? I said, I'll ask our followers. Why didn't our leader? Why didn't he make sure that there was local government election in Anambra State? And even though because I don't have many followers, he didn't really respond. I saw our fellow people respond. I said, I'm not impressed that if, for example, he becomes the president, such things, he should make sure that such things, what I mean that he make sure that states are conducting this kind of something. You understand? So it does not mean that because I support him, I should. The one that I know about him, what makes him special is the fact that in Nigeria, for a man to be impeached for a 50 to inflate budget, to me, it's really special. For a man to leave 75 billion naira which confirm my successor, Willie Obiano, that to me makes sense. For a man, for example, that lived a life of moderacy, they gave him a land. They gave him a land in Anambra State after he left government. He said, no, God has blessed me. I don't need this land. I'm not like, wow, this kind of person, is this kind of person in Nigeria? You understand? Whereby we know that in Nigeria, the first governor to sign this outrageous pension bill for governors was this our president now, which is a fact. You understand? So when I look at, I said, okay, let me follow him. But that does not mean I'm a zombie that I will follow him in everything. You understand? So I'm telling people, if you can be criticizing Obi, okay, look for example. They ask somebody.
Mr. Olasukomi,
Yes.
he didn't conduct local government elections.
Yes.
Why did he not conduct local government elections when he was governor?
Like I said, that's to me, that decision is not good.
So that means
I don't know.
That
I don't
means
know why.
even if he had been president,
Yes.
the local government will have had issues.
I don't know how the former ex-governor. I don't know how he left the state. That time, I've seen excuses why previous governor don't conduct local government. And by the way, even the one that conduct, you see in Nigeria, sometimes you are in between the deep blue sea and the devil. You don't even know. Even though that conducting local government elections, and they are useless elections. Whereby even if a goat, an animal from the ruling party decide that if they put his poster and a normal human being from the opposition, that ruling party must win. That's the only thing. You know me, I'm a very fair person. That's the only thing why I like El-Rufai. El-Rufai is the only governor in Nigeria that conducted local government election and opposition won in many places. I swear. I said for that I like him.
You remember you told me
Yes.
that if there's a joint ticket between Peter Obi and El-Rufai,
Yes.
you won't follow Peter
I
Obi.
immediately. God forbid.
But you just said something that Peter Obi has El-Rufai
Yes.
did that you appreciate so much.
You see, in life, nobody can stop the sun from shining. The truth does not get told. That's why it's always good to be at the right side of history. So I'll not be speaking from two mouths. If I tell you something 10 years ago, I'll tell you the same thing. I like him for that. It's a good decision. But him himself, the man look like something like a religious, I don't want to mention, but like fundamentalist. He was the first governor in Kaduna State. See, the Christian population in Kaduna State, they are more than 40%. He was the first governor in Kaduna State, El-Rufai, to bring Muslim ticket. That is, you are not understanding the complexity of that state. And you saw how the genocide against the Christian, I'm talking about Southern Kaduna, when he was the governor. Again, in Nigeria, it was the first backer of Muslim tickets in a multi-ethnic, in a multi-religious country. El-Rufai, somebody like I cannot back him. You understand? See, let me tell you, it's like your child have 1/5 in the exam. You cannot hug him and say, well done. 1/5. That's failure. So if you have done that one thing and others, I don't think goes well with me. I'll say it. That one thing he does not mean that is a good person. But that one thing he does, I always respect him for that. For a man in Nigeria, a governor, to allow opposition to win in local government election, that we know is very rare. And what I'm about to say is that, why is it that, I want to ask this question, sir. Why is it that when you ask somebody, why is dollar on the increase? Why is the economy not working? Why is it that they always talk to Peter Obi? Is Peter Obi the president? They ask you a question, answer the question. There's election has consequences. We have told you. You understand? A man, see, you cannot give what you don't have. A man that has capacity of 50 million naira, if you give him 5 billion, he will squander that money until the money almost gets to 60 million. Then he will come back to his brain. Okay, then now he's having 15 million for something good. It's about the capacity of a man. So I knew the president, I knew their capacity. I knew that this one cannot go anything, this one can go something. That's why I had to go for Obi. Do you understand? But when now you have seen the result of your voting, now they will not ask you something. Everything is Obi. You attack Obi every day, every night. And according to INEC, they said Obi took third. Why are you attacking the third? Okay, where about the second? Where is Atiku? You understand? So what does it mean? Does it mean that there's something that we don't know?
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Now, Mr. Ralph, you're welcome, sir. Yeah. Good morning, sir. A lot of things are happening. Fuel scarcity, hiking fuel prices. Workers are saying this new minimum wage is impracticable even by me. What can you say?
So they have not paid the new minimum wage. No. They have not paid that.
They have said they can't pay this month, but even TUC have said, Trade Union Congress under the Labour Coalition said it is impracticable even by me.
See, let me tell you, I have this question for you. Labour, workers, laborers, you have skilled and unskilled. Don't they have a platform? There is a body, an umbrella,
that carries them along. TUC,
TUC.
workers in the company,
Yes,
civil servants. What are they doing now? That is the issue now. This labor minimum wage promises of thing. We will pay so amount. Tinubu was a time telling Nigerians 200,000, 200 something thousand, 150,000. Why has he not paid it? And he has not paid it, and Labour, NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress has not done anything. Why are we debating and dragging one issue? Must we drag this issue for 10 years? They have not paid. They have not paid. If Labour wants to go on strike, they should go on strike. Failure to go on strike, they should stay there. Okay, let me tell you, Kola, I don't work under anybody. I'm not working for Tinubu, nor am I working for Charles Soludo of my state. Okay, I'm in Lagos State. I'm not working for Fachul. I'm a businessman. Why should somebody be dying of another person's headache? Minimum wage and other things expected of federal government to give to the workers. NLC, the chairman, what is that his name? Ajero is there. He's not done anything. Nobody protested right from day one. Why are we just worrying ourselves? That's good now. Let us stay. No, let you stay.
Mr. Chinedu, when he came up here, said he gave an illustration that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu gave. He said a point is coming when people will carry millions in wheelbarrow.
Yes, to go and buy ingredients to cook soup.
And they won't even be able to
to fill a nylon bag, what you bought from the market, while the money you spend is loaded in a wheelbarrow. To go and buy ugu and the goosey, you will flood the whole.
So now, is it the increase in minimum wage that we need now, or the government should do something so that economically goods and services should come down?
Thank you so much, Oga. Tinubu-led government is clueless. They don't know what they are doing. Oga, see, I have heard somebody say you can't give what you don't have. Are you listening to me? If you want to witness complete good government, competent government, if you lived in Anambra State from 2013 down to 2005, you will know that there is a government. Okay. From 2013 to 2005 is 8 years. I'm talking about Obiano's tenure expired. Yes, Obiano's tenure, Obi's tenure expired 2013. Obi's tenure started 2005 to 2013, 8 years. Then Obiano started from 2013 down to 2024 or 23. Okay. 2020. Okay. Yeah, that's Obiano's regime expires
2022.
2022 is that? Yeah. Okay, from the time Obiano began backward down to 2025, come and witness a good governance. I don't come here to come and talk as if maybe I'm suffering from imbecile, or maybe I have PhD in, stupidity. No, I don't.
Okay.
Come to Anambra State, I'm telling you, come and witness good governance. As Obi even step down for Obi, for his namesake, Obiano, the same Obi.
Yes, Obi.
Oga, do you know that Obiano started making money from Ogo? Ogo live, Anambra women that are cultivating Ogo in the lands in Anambra State.
In the farms, yeah.
In the farmlands. They gave to the government. Government paid them. Obiano started exporting Ogo leaf to what? Into Europe. Anambra State is realizing millions of dollars from Ogo. This is a serious man. How can Tinubu just wake up and cost Nigerians this pay? Okay, I was hearing my brother, the real one, saying, Muslim tickets in a secular country like Nigeria, where we allow multi-religious system. You can worship anything here. You are entitled to it, your own opinion. Nigerians wake up and embrace what has never happened in our society before. Muslim tickets. Do you want all of us to head our forehead on the ground? Of course, I stand up and call the God of the whole heavens. If I want to humble myself the more before him, I kneel down and do whatever I want to do. Oga, Muslim ticket is wrong. Somebody that had that kind of ideology can never give you good governance. And we're not dragging about minimum wage. How much? Do you know how much Yaya Bello is paying for his children's school fees at Abuja, British American School or university or whatever? Oga, you are talking about billions of naira. And he paid in arrear. Kogi state government.
He paid in advance.
In advance. I listen to me. He paid in advance for what? And the money does not belong to him. It was Kogi's government state money. Oga, we are still dragging and looking at Tinubu. They talking about Tinubu here doesn't want it. Because I know that some people wake up. They are coming to come and promote Tinubu, to come and tell the whole world lies about Tinubu. Tinubu is doing what I believe that his family will regret until that kingdom comes. See, the one Buhari did, Buhari will never escape the wrath of God. And let me tell you again, history is going to nail him and providence. Okay. Oga Tinubu, you want me to analyze Tinubu? Tinubu that did not go to school. He told you people that he went to school. You are in Nigeria now. To be all of us, we follow him. He did not go to school.
Why would you say
he said he went to Chicago University? It's a lie. We investigated him and followed him to Chicago, USA. It was a lie.
Don't you think
Oga, everything about Tinubu is a lie.
Do you not think this is because of politics?
No. Oga, because of politics, Obi is a politician. Go and see Anambra State. Alex Oti is a politician. Go to Abia State and see it. Oga, Nigerian laborers, Nigerian workers, civil servants, all of them, they should be dragging their minimum wage of 18. It doesn't concern Rafael Mbechikwel. That's full pronunciation of my father, Mbechikwel. I'm on my own. I can't wake up every day and become dragging nonsense about Tinubu here. Somebody I know that I've seen him, there's nothing good about him. So I don't want, if I come here, ask me a question in regard of Igbo land, question in regard of betterment, to better Yoruba man's life.
We won't ask you questions in regard of Igbo land.
Yes, we
will always discuss daily newspapers.
Thank you. See, what will better Yoruba land? Yoruba people life. Ask me a question on that. Tinubu doesn't want.
No. There's no way we want to discuss daily newspapers.
Avoiding some questions now.
You will be avoiding.
I don't come here to
It's not questions.
Myself.
It's discussion. It's analysis.
I will never analyze. I know whom Tinubu is, so nobody can twist anything.
Now, sometimes
Tinubu is sometimes.
Listen.
Promise Nigerian workers of how much minimum wage?
Is it the minimum wage that matters, or a good economy? Because
he doesn't know what he's doing.
I have given you.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Like what Mazin even if he pays 500,000 minimum wage, and that 500,000, the only thing that we can get for you is one pack of pure water.
Anytime I come here,
what difference does it make,
Mr. Kadesh? Wazirike said on the front page of newspaper there, he said, Igbo man should not expect anything good from Tinubu. That's a good question. Oga, Onitiri, Abiola's wife, her compound was bulldozed down. Are you listening to me? He led the protest to favor Yoruba man because what we are here doing is nothing. We are not in a country. Oga, I'm in Nigeria, but I'm not happy to tell you the truth. No, I'm telling you the truth. That's me. I'm in Nigeria. I just go my way. I'm not happy staying here. So if I come here every day, I'll be dragging about a man that the whole world has known that nothing good can come out from him.
You, the whole world, or you?
Okay, I'm telling you that the whole world, as I'm saying now,
but there are still a lot of people
that believe in him.
That believe these policies he is doing, these policies he's saying, these policies will work for Nigerians.
Okay, it's not working. Okay, for how far? They say we shall endure. We should wait. We are waiting. Now, Labour is dragging their minimum wage. Kola, what does it take federal government to pay Labour this morning? Wait, what do you call him? Yaya Bello is paying almost $1 million in arrears for his children. In advance for his children's school fees. But it's very difficult for Yaya Bello to pay workers. If you see what Kogi civil servants we are going through, Oga Kadesh. There are things we want to be discussing here now.
Thank you.
There are information we need to be giving people in diaspora outside Nigeria. Oga, Tinubu story apart. One corner, let us talk what will interest people.
What do you think will interest people?
Nnamdi Kanu should be released.
That's what will interest
Nnamdi
people.
Kanu is needed to come out because Igbowoya brother, wait,
some people
wait,
too-
Igbowoya brother is
some people-
outside
some
that place.
Some people too will say,
Tinubu is
some
being
people
very-
too will come on this platform and say, Nnamdi Kanu stop, bust them. So you have right to say whatever you want to say. You have right not to talk about
is Igbowo
Tinubu.
free or not?
Igbowo is a free man.
Thank you. What did Igbowo do and what did Nnamdi Kanu do? We don't need here all the time. I'm going to talk about Tinubu. Tinubu has left Amsterdam, went
to
to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. For what? Is it not your money he's spending there? What kind of no rubbish is that? We are not here to go. I don't come here to celebrate any psychopaths. I don't celebrate quackery. Anytime I come here to do normal business and go.
Yes.
Tinubu, to me, Raf, doesn't want to discuss. I'm telling you. Oga, I'm from Anambra State. See, we don't need people with bad character. Nabai, we don't. If you are bad, we will ostracize you. Do you know what to do? Excommunicate you. You stay on your own. We come here, we talk something, we laugh, we discuss, we'll be happy. Not minimum wage. Bra, bra, bra. Has he paid one? Ahmadu Bello, what do you call it? Yaya Bello is now free. Yes, he spent Kogi public fund illegally. Okay, that one was not paid. Okay, this has to strike. Go and meet lecturers in Kogi State. They will tell you that the man did not pay. He sacked some, he killed some. 3 million man. The youngest governor there, and we thought that this man is a new breed politician. He's gonna bring, new system, new policy that will favor especially the youths. Who are the students? The youths. Who are the future generation? The youth. Okay, see what the so-called new breed politician in Kogi State did to that state.
Thank you very much, Mr. Raf.
Every day I come here, we'll be talking about which.
Thank you. Yes, Pastor Matthew, you're welcome to Bystanders at the radio stand this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Marketers it has been alleged that they are the ones behind this fuel price hike. Why do you think so?
I do not think so.
Do you think so?
I think I beg to disagree.
Okay, please go ahead.
Because how can you say marketers are behind the fuel price hike? I disagree because the president during his inaugural speech was clear, was unequivocal about subsidy regime. He said subsidy is gone. That statement alone in itself had capacity to immediately affect the price of PMS at the filling station. And he did not just stop there, he went ahead to stop subsidizing petroleum products. Though some people have alleged that subsidy has come back. But even if it has come back, it is not to the extent of the amount the federal government was used to subsidize before now. So anybody who is a proponent of the fact that marketers are behind the petroleum products price hike, should come with empirical evidence. Not just saying for saying sake. Because for me, it is clear, it's understandable that the government has moved for subsidy. Even when the likes of former governor of Kaduna State, and governor of RFI, said that this government is paying subsidy, the government, through the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, did not waste time in trying to set the record straight by saying that it is not true that the government is not paying subsidy. That hence the president says subsidy is gone, that it has always been like that the government has not proper subsidy. So why would somebody wake up from I don't know how they will get the idea to say marketers are behind fuel price hike. So for me, I think it's fictitious to say that.
Okay, so now,
and it's deceitful to say that.
The problem is?
I don't think it's clear. This thing, if you want Nigerians to pay the actual price of PMS, the price will definitely go up. Nobody's arguing it. The price will go up. As it stands, we are not producing. We are not refining, I mean to say. So by the time you take our crude outside the country, you are importing, you are competing at the global level. Because the man who is bringing PMS here will capture the transportation costs, will capture the people who produce there, who refine there, would have sold them at a particular price. So you look at the landing cost here. And if you look at the landing cost, the man who is importing, who is selling to marketers, need to make profits. Marketers on their part need to make profits. So they will add their own margin. So the truth is, if you remove fuel subsidy, the price will definitely go up. But what Nigerians were canvassing is this. What is that area of life that the government needs to subsidize? Because whatever, every government will have one or two areas they subsidize for the people. Another argument is, if you remove fuel subsidy on gasoline, the money you are freeing, will it be judiciously used? If you end up in private pocket, is it not better we are paying subsidy and everybody's enjoying it? Even if you claim that some people are doing child practices. Now, the government has told us that they will be saving 4 trillion from subsidy removal on gasoline every year. They will be saving another 4 trillion from unification of Naira at the official window. Now the question is, this money they are saving, will it be judiciously used? If it's not judiciously used, at the end of the year, was it not better that you use it to subsidize for everybody so that the cost of living will be better than what we have? At the end of the year, people ask questions. Where is this 4 trillion? Where are you putting into? What project are you to execute? If we cannot answer these questions, is it not better I return for a subsidy? Is it not better I go back to a subsidy regime? So that is the problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you very much to all our viewers. To all our viewers at home, we say a very big thank you for being patient with us and supporting us one way or the other. Today is Saturday. We will see you on Monday at Bystanders at Newsstand. My name is Kolade Folarin Kadesh Prince. Bye for now.